The lump sum payout check from the Social Security Administration explained. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this is a big topic that some of you here in the community have been reaching out asking for further explanation. So that's exactly what I'm going to give you right here in the video. So let's get into it and discuss all the details, what you need to know, and how you can possibly get a nice big old check from the Social Security Administration. Let's get into it and discuss all those details. However, really quickly before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I am very much dedicated to you and this community to continue doing all this research, breaking it all down into these short videos to help you out in any way that I possibly can, and of course keep you updated with everything going on and talking through very important topics just like this one right here. There's a lot of things going on right now. Changes are happening very rapidly, and we continue to get all these new big announcements out of the administration, the president, lawmakers, Congress, and whatever Congress is currently working on, including new bills, packages, proposals, new pieces of legislation, reform to these very important benefits, and of course anything in regards to money, checks, raises to benefits, as well as programs, and anything else out there right now that you can possibly grab as a low income or fixed income beneficiary. So again, thanks so much for joining me. I am here for you in any way that I possibly can be, so please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll continue to be here for you right by your side, bringing you these updates and helping you out with money, checks, and a whole bunch of other really cool things that we're doing right here on the channel as well. So again, before we get into this, I just want to say this much as well. When you get done watching this video, feel free to go back and watch some of the other videos here on the channel recently, as there's been some pretty cool announcements and some pretty cool things we are doing right here on the channel. Anyway, just throwing that out there. All right, let's get into it. Thanks again for your support, and let's talk about the lump sum payout check out of the Social Security Administration and how you can possibly get your hands on some of the dough. Dough being money, not like dough, that you eat. Which, by the way, raw dough, I love it. I know you're not supposed to eat it, but anyway, sorry, side note, we're talking about dough here being the money. All right, sorry, I know that I'm not funny, but sometimes I don't even try to be, and I'm still not funny. Anyway, let's talk about the details of the lump sum payout check and how you can possibly be eligible for this. All right, now, to be totally fair, yes, I have talked about this in previous videos. However, it remains to be a relatively confusing topic, and rightfully so. I mean, realistically, it's kind of a lot of moving parts behind this thing. So let me try to break this down for you. Let me explain to you what this means, who can be eligible for it, and in what instances you may be offered a lump sum payout by Social Security. This does not mean they're going to cut you a check for $500,000 or $1 million or even $100,000. No, it's not going to work that way. Maybe a few $1,000s, maybe $10,000, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on your benefit amount. But again, I don't want to offer any promises because obviously it's going to be different for everybody. Everybody's situation is different. So again, let's talk through the details about this, and you never know. Maybe you'll be eligible for something like this, or maybe it's just not going to apply to you. So again, let's talk through the process here. Here's what it comes down to. It comes down to Social Security retirement benefits and those individuals who are claiming benefits at full retirement age or after. Now, here's the thing. Here's the kicker behind this. It's for those people that are claiming benefits after their full retirement age. All right, so here let's talk this through a little bit further here because this is kind of the confusing part to start. There's like 18 different confusing parts, but let's kind of break this one down really quickly. Here's what it comes down to. When you hit your full retirement age, if you do not claim your benefits right away at your FRA, full retirement age, what happens is that your benefits continue to increase, as in you get a little boost to your benefits on a monthly basis for every month that you forego claiming your benefits after your full retirement age. They actually increase at a rate of 0.667% or 2/3 for every month that you do not claim your benefits after your full retirement age. Not bad, right? Which, by the way, this actually translates into an 8% raise on an annualized basis. So if you wait 1 year after you claimed your after your full retirement age, you could see a bump in your benefits increased by 8%. That's incredible. That's like a huge cost of living adjustment, essentially, right? And by the way, this is a permanent raise. So for every month that you forego claiming your benefits after your FRA, full retirement age, your benefits will continue to increase, like I said, at a rate of 2/3 of 1%, 0.667% every single month. All right, now here, now that we understand that, okay, now let's quickly talk about when this lump sum payout could actually be offered to you. Let's just give you an example really quickly now. All right, so again, this is a hypothetical example, but let me just give you the example here. Let's just say that a person is 66 years old, let's just say that a person has a full retirement age of 66. Let's just say that they have delayed claiming their benefit until they are 66 years old and 7 months, right? So 66 and 7 months old, and then they decide, okay, I'm going to claim a benefit now, it's time. So they start to apply for their Social Security retirement benefits, and when they do, all of a sudden Social Security says, hey, you've actually gone 7 months beyond your full retirement age. You could be eligible for a lump sum payout check from Social Security. Let me tell you how this works. So Social Security will pay up to 6 months in the form of a lump sum beyond your full retirement age. So in this person's case, for the first 6 months that they did not receive their benefits or did not claim their benefits after their full retirement age, Social Security may offer them a lump sum for that 6 month period of time. They only offer a lump sum up to 6 months worth. So let's just say the person had a full retirement age of 66, and let's just say that they're 68 years old now. They're not going to pay out the whole thing. They're only going to pay out up to 6 months worth in the form of a lump sum check. Okay, so does that make sense as well? Only 6 months worth is what they will go up to. So anyway, now let's go back to our example here. Okay, so we got the person who is 66 and 7 months old, and they want to claim their benefit. Now they are going to claim their benefit, and Social Security comes in and offers them a lump sum payout. Here's what it comes down to. Basically, what Social Security does is in some select instances, they may offer this person a lump sum check to make up for the 6 months that they did not claim their benefit, right? So during that 6 month period of time, they were not claiming their benefit and their benefits were increasing by 0.667% for all 6 months or 4% over that same period of time. Well, now Social Security is going to come in some instances and say, hey, you know, you didn't claim your benefit for 7 months. You know, we can offer you a 6 month buyout where we can give you all of your benefits for the 6 months that you did not claim. Would you like to get a big check for $10,000? And again, $10,000 is just an arbitrary number. I'm just throwing that out there. It could be $5,000, it could be $10,000, it could even be more than that. It could be more, it could be less, it could be anywhere. That was just an example I'm giving you. So does that seem a little bit appealing? Well, yeah, to most people, they'd probably say, yeah, send it, mail it to me right away, deposit it, do whatever you got to do, get me the money. I'll gladly take a $10,000 lump sum payment, or again, whatever the amount happens to be. So again, it becomes very appealing. However, here's what happens. There's always a give and a take. Do we think that this is just a little act of kindness out of Social Security? No, there's always something in it for the greater good of the administration, right? We have to be real with ourselves right now. Are they doing it because they're kind? No, they're not doing it because they're kind. They're doing it because in the long run, it's actually mathematically more beneficial to them because your benefits won't be as high going forward. So let's talk about the details now. So basically what they do is they offer a lump sum payout for the 6 months that the person did not claim their benefits. However, in exchange for that, they take away that extra 4% boost. So over the 6 month period of time that this person did not claim their benefits, they racked up an extra 4% raise to their benefit. Well, as a result of the lump sum payout, Social Security says, here's your check, and yoink, we're taking away the 4% that you've accumulated over the last 6 month period of time with that 0.667% raise on a monthly basis. Make sense? Yeah, so that's what it comes down to. So again, who does this apply to? It applies to those people who are claiming their benefits after full retirement age. They will pay up to 6 months period of time. Anything above that, they will not pay more than that. But again, and the whole idea behind this is they give you a lump sum payout for the months that you have foregone your payment, and then they actually take away any benefit raise that you would have received as a result of delaying your payment. So again, now does this really make sense? Well, in the eyes of Social Security, it actually kind of does make sense because here's why. They anticipate that all of a sudden you're going to start claiming your benefit for, let's just say, another 15, 20 years, right? You're going to claim benefits for another 20 years. That's an extra 4% that they don't have to pay you perpetually forever, right? And which, by the way, every single year that you get the annual cost of living adjustment on top of that, it would be even higher because now they're giving you an annual cost of living adjustment on top of a higher benefit because of the extra 4%. You kind of see how this works out? So the compounding over long periods of time means actually it's probably very beneficial for them to send out a lump sum payment to you and take away that extra 4% raise that you would have gotten over that 6% 6 month period of time versus just letting you get that extra bonus. So mathematically, over long periods of time, it actually does make sense for them because the compounded increase of that 4% with the cost of living adjustment and all these other calculations makes sense that hey, they're actually going to, be ahead and they're not going to pay out quite as much to you over long periods of time. Does that kind of make sense? So again, the whole idea behind Social Security raises, boosts benefits, and things like this is time and compounding. As we've expressed before in previous videos, realistically, anything that comes down to Social Security with compounding and time, benefits do increase at a pretty substantial pace. But when we take out some of the raise to that and we, still continue to add compounding and time, but yet the raises are less because the benefit is now less, well then it's not going to result in as big of a benefit. Does that kind of all make sense? Again, that last part was probably a little bit confusing, but the fact of the matter is, this is where this applies. The lump sum payout check from Social Security, again, only applies to Social Security retirees, Social Security retirement benefits for those people claiming after their full retirement age, for any months that you have accumulated after your FRA where you have not actually claimed your benefit, then you may be offered a lump sum payout. And again, to be totally fair, this is not going to be offered to everybody. In some select instances, it may actually be offered to you. And again, remember, in the event that they do that, you'll get a nice lump sum payment. But at the end of the day, they will take away that extra 4% boost or whatever it happens to be, the boost that you have actually accumulated over the previous months that you've actually delayed receiving your benefit. Make sense? Anyway, it's as clear as mud now, right? Sorry, I'm pretty sure that probably made it even more confusing, but the fact of the matter is I think I explained this pretty well in this video right here. If you need me to come back and make more explanation, of course I can do that. Otherwise, I would say this much. Go back and watch the video again. Maybe give it a little bit of time for that to sink in. Come back and watch the video again later today, maybe tomorrow, something like this. And again, hopefully that will offer a little bit more clarification, but I think that probably makes pretty good sense. I broke it down to who will get it and what instances you may be getting it. And then again, some of the trade-offs in the event that you do actually accept the payoff from Social Security. So anyway, hope that makes sense for you. Again, for those of you that have asked down below in the comment section, thank you so much for the questions. I do appreciate it. And again, like I've always said, anytime that I need to come in and make a dedicated video, of course, I will do that for you. That's my dedication, and I truly want to help you out in any way that I can. So for those of you in the community here that have been asking, I hope this one helps you. And for anybody else wondering about this, again, hope this helps you as well. So make sure to subscribe down below. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Sometimes I try to talk faster than what my brain can actually keep up, and I know it's just something about me that I can't really help. I try all the time, talk slower, but sometimes it just doesn't work. I get too excited and I try to talk way too fast. So anyway, sometimes it shows right here in these videos. I apologize. But anyway, hope this one helps you out. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Please, again, subscribe, share, and go back and check out the other videos. Until next time, have a good one. Enjoy your day. And I appreciate you. Enjoy, and I'll catch you again later.